it can happen to the best of us, CJ. It can happen to anyone. The tragic burger rut.
Ah, the old
burger rut. So one place I feel like you can really shine in your burger game is in your sauces. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how I like to do my smash burgers, but we're gonna do 3 different sauces that completely change the name of the game when it comes to your burger. So in this video, I'm gonna show you 3 sauces and 3 smash burgers, which means we all get to have one.
Finally.
Finally. Let me show you how to do it. If you haven't yet tried an Oklahoma fried onion burger, you are missing out. They're pretty fantastic. One might even say legendary. Would you, CJ?
I would say that, actually.
You would? Yeah, they're so good. It's actually a really interesting history of that burger as well. Essentially, we want to take our onion that does not want to cooperate. I'm gonna take my yellow onion. It's gotta be sweet Vidalia onion because you want that that savory sweet play. So we're gonna peel our onion, and I'm gonna take a mandolin. If you don't have a mandolin, you need to get one. This thing is incredibly versatile. It's a fantastic tool. We're gonna slice our onion paper thin as possible. You want it almost translucent, like a little thicker than paper. It really comes into play later. You'll see when we get to it. I also have some green jalapeno peppers. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna slice those nice and thin. This is absolutely for personal. Do it if you want. If you don't like the heat, then don't do it. Gorge. I am a big fan of the heat, so I like to add them. We can get rid of these guys. Let's make a little space. Now, if you've made smash burgers before, you know how fast they go. I mean, super quick. So I'm gonna get to my sauces first. Now, the first sauce is really simple. It's just 3 ingredients. I'm gonna go with some mayo, some pickle juice. Now, I'm using sweet pickle juice because I want some of that brighter sweet flavor to play off of my burger, and some smoked paprika. It's gonna be smoky, fantastic, absolutely delicious, and that's it. Very simple. Sauce number 2, just as easy, completely different ingredients, well, except for the first one. I'm gonna start with some mayo, then I'm gonna open a Chipotle's in adobo. I just want the adobo sauce. This is rich and smoky and really fantastic. I'm gonna add some lime juice to bring out some of that tart, gorgeous flavor, and a bit of cilantro. Now, very simple, but completely different flavor profile. Now, our third is a bit nicer, maybe a bit more delicate, something for the aficionado like CJ.
Well, okay.
So this one starts with mayo, the same, but I'm gonna do some sun-dried tomato spread. You definitely want the spread because it mixes more evenly. I'm gonna add some lemon juice and a bit of garlic powder. All these together kind of makes for a more refined sauce. There you go, 3 very simple sauces. Now let's get to our ground beef. Now today I am using 80-20. You hear us say that all the time. You can actually look at the label in your grocery store, see where it says 80-20. What it means is it's 80% lean, 20% fat. If you go further like 70-30, that's fine. 60-40, you're just talking about sausage. 90-10, it's just too dry. You don't want that. So 80-20, form those into little meatballs. I'm doing 3-4 ounces or so. And we're gonna go down onto a screaming hot griddle. Now this part is key. You want that griddle set to stun. Make sure our balls look nice and beautiful. Add a bit of essential blend. If you're gonna use the onions, go ahead and throw those on top. If you're gonna use the onions and the jalapenos, you also throw those on top and give it a smash, nice and paper thin. So those meatballs become smash burgers, and that's what we're looking for. Now, cheese is totally up to you. Today I have some Colby Jack, I've got Pepper Jack, I've got American. You can kind of pair your cheese to your sauce if you really want to go to the next level. But once we get that beautiful Maillard reaction, we're gonna flip. The onions will steam up from the bottom, creating a gorgeous, stunning flavor. Add our cheese, whatever cheese that you like on top. And I'm using Martin's potato rolls. I like a soft potato roll for a smash burger. I just think it makes the whole thing tie together really well. Let those ride on top and kind of steam and warm up just a little bit, and that's it. That's how simple smash burgers are. Now let's go ahead and start plating. Our first burger, let's do our first sauce. Just add whatever sauce that you like. Essentially what we're looking for is to get out of the burger rut, change the game, change the flavors, have more fun, and don't just make all the same old thing. In the same amount of time, we made 3 completely different burgers, but they're all equally fantastic depending on what you like. That's it. That's all the talking I got, CJ.
The burger rut, it's a real situation.
That's a lot of
You took
talking.
care of it.
It's a lot of talking.
Thank you. Thank you for taking care of the burger rut.
Now let's put this burger where my mouth is. Oh yeah, that's the one I want first. The jalapeno, pepper jack. Oh, okay, so we talked about it earlier. The onions have actually steamed, so we get a completely different texture on the onions and a different flavor on the beef on the bottom. And this one has that beautiful sauce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
The onions that get caramelized on the outside, it changes everything.
Nice.
Thinly sliced onions, steam on the bottom, caramelized on the outside. I feel bad eating all these, but I feel like I have to taste them. Oh, dang, they're so good. I'm gonna cut them all in half, just show you the goods.
How
Awesome.
convenient for you to make 3 burgers and then you eat all 3 of them.
I'm not eating all 3, I'm just half. Just half. I'm actually really excited about this sun-dried tomato one. I've used that sauce a lot. It's kind of it's so simple. You know, you got garlic, lemon juice, sun-dried tomato, and mayo. And what you're left with is a really gorgeous, yeah, right here. See that crunch, that caramelized, crispy, sweet onion on the outside edge, and then steamed, gorgeous onion on the inside edge. So good. This was with the Colby Jack cheese. Oh yeah. Sauce game really is important. It changes everything about the burger. And if you make a really good sauce, go hard. Go heavy with the sauce. Let your guests taste the sauce. That was a fun one. I have to try the middle one.
Of course.
I tried all the others. Oh yeah. I'm in a burger coma.
Lucky.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was a Chipotle one. Yep. There's the heat.
More than the jalapenos? Or as you would say, the jalapenos?
Yes. The jalapeno kind of loses some of its heat when it steams and caramelizes with the onions. So it's not quite as hot as just eating a raw jalapeno. Is that better? Feel better about yourself?
No.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. So this summer, whenever you break out your Blackstone, you want to get out of that burger rut, change the flavor game, look to your sauces. These are 3 very simple ones. I'd love to see what you guys put on your burger. Let me know down in the comments below. What's your 3-4 ingredient special burger sauce? Do you have one, ZJ?
Yeah.
Let's do one on your show.
With Big Macs, I make a special sauce.
I've never had a Big Mac. I've never eaten a Big Mac.
You're so lying. Just to show how elevated you are. You've had a Big Mac.
I've had McDonald's. I've just never ordered a Big Mac. Never wanted one.
You ate one of mine?
Yours was fantastic.
Thank you.
That was a CJ.
Bigger, better Mac.
Bigger, better Mac.
Yes.
Go watch that video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button. Clip it or click it. The subscribe button down below. Click the little bell icon. That'll give you a notification every time we post a video. Watch all the other shows. Do all the things. Go to blackstoneproducts.com, griddlenation.com for some fun, cool swag. This is Cook, Eat, Repeat, where we help you become a better cook one recipe at a time. I'm your host, Chef Nathan Lippy, and I will see you guys next time. Yep.